Alright, now we should have audio. Test 1, test. I've got volume on this end. Hello? Marco? I mean, I'm seeing audio input racing across that screen. Hello? Bueller? Hello? Hello. Why am I not getting audio on this end? Did it start a different freaking stream? Again? What am I missing? Like, alright, well, why am I not getting audio on this end? There we go. Alright. Apparently it started yet another stream. Freaking stream. Again. So, what am I missing? Alright, let's get the phone somewhere in charging. Apparently it started another freaking stream. My Bluetooth's not paired, so sorry about the echoey. Let's get the phone somewhere in charging. Apparently it started. Alright. Bluetooth, please and thank you. Hello? Hello? Move these dwarves out of my way. That one either needs filed down and glued to a base. Alright, so last night I did end up finally getting some progress with the airbrush. It was definitely rough going. I think I have a bent needle. I was getting a little frustrated, so I turned off the stream. I did switch to recording. Turn that down. These, I'm reminding myself, need the other side painted. Because really I'm just trying to get a nice base coat on everything except the bottom. Besides, the bottom's a little too smooth, so it might not. Anyway. Yeah, these are nice solid resin. Not sure which brand Jelly Blackburn used to make these. The fences were something I've had since I was a kid for like one of those little farm sets. For some reason the airbrush paint didn't want to stick to a few places, so I'm gonna hand brush those. But it's just the top level of the ship that's above the waves, above the displacement line or what have you. I'm not nautical. I was Army, not Navy, and I was not, like Jarek, I was not on one of those Army transport vessels. He had an ongoing debate with his leadership about, show me a regulation that I have to call it a ship. But, you know, technically it met the definition of ship. Probably. this styrofoam dinner container to try to protect the rest of my models. Try. Eventually we're going to try to get this bad boy. Coral monster. The coral golem from Bones 3. And I started to kind of sputteringly, like this is when you need to adjust fire when it comes to your airbrush when you're getting results like this, but I figure I'd leave it, do the spatter, that way there's at least something started, and it would give me a different gradation of shading when I put the next layer on there. Got out of work slightly early tonight, slightly, but then we had to hop a different bus line to get home because it doesn't run the way we need it to that way. Yeah, the docks have quite a few different styles, but there's two of these larger pieces for putting either like a small shack or piles of cargo. I don't have piles of cargo. I have a single pile that fits nice up there, but I don't have a pile of cargo like random crates and stuff. I might have one, but I think that's in the storage unit. About a yay big, like 2.5 inch by 2.5 inch by 2.5 inch cube that like a gargoyle or something came in for a toy, and it's got like the fake chains embossed on it and everything, so that'll be fun for terrain. I can simulate with dice containers. In fact, I use some empty boxes for my caravans anyway. Like, oh, you're on a wagon. So just these little white boxes, I think they're part of my Radio Shack stuff. I'm gonna get my water now. I'm not gonna grab the painting water yet. I'm trying to get some old gunked up paint out of the bottom of the paintbrush cleaner. Just wanted to show you guys that I have one, that I've had one since I got this airbrush, but since I got it secondhand, I got all the goodies. All the goodies! I'm not going to mess with that right now. What should we mess with? Alright, so kind of want to paint this. Oh, that's where I put it. The cannon for the shipwreck golem. Like, I had to buy a few more lines and stuff. I still need to get a longer extension line and possibly a manual pressure gauge to go with this digital one to replace it, because I'm sick of messing with the battery. but I want to put a nicer paint color on there than this. So, but I'll deal with that later. But that's going to be the... Where did I put him? There we go. It's going to be Ben, the benefactor. It's going to be his ride. Do we have a chat window launcher or thing? Studio mode, what's that do? Oh, yeah, I'm not editing at the moment. No, where is it? Where do we hide the chat? Like I shrunk it down or closed it yesterday. Computer's been off since then. There's the stats window. Ooh, we're dropping frames? I don't even know how to deal with any of that. Alright. Where's the chat? Oh, we can move the controls off? That's not what I want to do though. How do we... Oh, no. I don't want to exit the program. I just want to get rid of this control button. Is that under view? Full screen interface, maybe. No? That certainly seems redundant. Alright. I'll learn this program eventually, guys. Boys and ghouls. Boils and ghouls. I'm a little disappointed that I left the batteries in my... I called it Batbert. It's a plush bat that looks like it would fit in perfectly in the Dilbert universe, so I called it Batbert. And it was like a combination of that and Tickle Me Elmo. It would laugh and shake, laugh and shake, laugh and shake, and then it would say Happy Halloween in a Crypt Keeper voice. Happy Halloween! Like, okay, Batbird. These definitely need touch. Let's get this whole pile of boats out of the way. And we'll switch over to just the golem. Maybe touch up the dogs. These boats definitely need touched up. So I want to do a whole different color right now. So we're gonna brown. Downtown Blue Brown. I don't know. What do we got over here? Oh, some more NPCs. Oh, this is lizard folk and stuff. Alright. Let's put these dog pieces in here for now. Nice acrylic bin. Don't know how I'm going to be transporting them. I think I have a small toolbox as part of a three-piece plastic toolbox set that might fit the boats and the docks. My bigger toolbox from that would probably work. Well, probably definitely work, but oops, let's get the rest of those on here. Cover them all in one place. Place for everything. Everything in your face. My face. Yeah. Got whatever sidewalk sale bundle he was doing at the time. Got quite a few boats and dock pieces. It's like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go all out. Have what I need. I definitely need to touch them up. I don't have a proper paint studio booth, whatever, set up for this. But I've at least been wearing a cloth mask to keep some of the particulate matter out of me, out of my lungs and sinuses and whatnot. Let's get those out of the way. I've got a Lazy Susan somewheres. I think I want to skip to this. I don't know if this vivid red orange is going to stick to the bones. So let's give that a go right now. It doesn't exactly have a broccoli base to test it on, but we'll just test it on somewhere unobtrusive. If we're shaking the paint, we are... Oops. What the... Ow. Bottle of blue paint going rogue on me. I've got... Where's the colors on these? Blue willow and light blue from Plaid that are just going rogue on me. Okay, I don't know what that was or where it ended up. Oh, that other airbrush, the small one. Maybe that's a little too warped from the airbrush paint remover. It was a little airbrush cleaner that I was spraying into it. Or is it just because of the base? Maybe a little of both? I said he's got a broccoli base. Almost looks like it should have wings, but I don't think I want flying coral golems quite yet. I'd rather have flying orcas first. Alright, wick some paint up in here. Try to get it up hydrophobic as heck. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. I mean, I could make an airbrush orange. Or I could go with the red and then work my way up. Blue, black. Cleaner. What are you? Opaque intense white. Opaque black, but that one doesn't feel very full. Midnight navy. Sail the seven seas, brilliant blue. So we know these inks aren't going to stick either. How hydrophobic bones can be. These ones are ceramic color, aren't they? Ooh, this one isn't. Orange. Let's see if that works. No, let's not mess around with the auto scene switch yet. Well, not scripts. We can try captions. Enable. Let's see if Microsoft Speech to Text can understand a word that I am saying. Chat, there we go. It's just a check mark I gotta click. Okay. So, what? That doesn't seem helpful. Like it's showing chat, but there it goes, it's loading. Refresh. Oh, I have to sign into chat separately? That doesn't make sense. There we go, scissors, I don't know where. I mean, I know where, but don't have a knife handy. Alright, so what we're going to do is shake the heck out of this Podge Orange. That doesn't sound promising. It sounds like it's just whacking back and forth. Maybe to a degree. But it really just sounds like it's rocking back and forth instead of actually mixing. I might want to go get a skewer here and try to stir it for reals. Oh geez, that flatlines it. Alright, let's go get a skewer. Ah! My desk drawer thing's popping out. I gotta need somewhere to put. Picked up a metric butt ton of bamboo skewers from Dollar Tree, I believe. And it was before everything went to $1.25. About 4 times. Long, long ago. Meanwhile, the skewers can also be used as, well, these ones are a little thin, but as at least flag mounting hardware for the although this might be where the tiller is supposed to go. And the chips. Where's my accessory point for that? Oh, there's the tillers. Okay. I didn't know what all Jolly did or did not include with the masts and such, the various size dowels. I know there's a wheel of, what is it, wave and water for the heirs of, not Lazar, but I mean Lazar principalities, but the Mark of Storm. jar is this deep and we need a little bit extra, so let's, oops, cut this in half so we can use half of it later. I'm going to put it in the same one the brown was in, maybe. Do I have another one? That's a bit gianty. Really just need to make a different fitting, so I can just stick it right on there, add what I want to it, and go from there. Do I have a cleaner one of these bottles? Yeah, there we go. That one's cleaner, but I need a different tip on there because I don't think this one will mate to it. I didn't realize that this one, this Matco, you can either just put a little bit of paint in the gravity feed well, or you can twist it and do like so, but only with the plastic attachment. Get it up in there, and I disassembled this gun so many times yesterday to get what little coverage I did manage to get. Well, that smells pleasant. The various paints I put in there to go with a few shades of brown that all kind of blurred into one. Alright. Got it on the top of these paints, no big deal. But I covered the miniatures, and that's what's important. I don't have any spare straw for this. Huh. Ooh, the dropper bottle I have is, well, the dropper is, I'm going to set this in here, but I'm not going to clean it out yet, because if I go to do more brown. Let that start cycling up. He's got to fill the tank. Let's rinse this bottle out though. Oops. Yeah, whatever. I selected the wrong size. Top chat, no chat, what's going on with chat? Well, I'm there, okay, but... Try to thoroughly clean this out. And get my trash can closer. Loopy as heck. Told you it was just flopping around in there. It's like somewhere between Play-Doh and Silly Putty right now. That plus some airbrush medium that I made a little bit of a mess with yesterday because the bottle had never been opened. I don't know what mixture ratio I need to go with here, but There's that. And a little bit of flow aid. I am unaware of the difference between the medium and the aid, but I'll just split the difference here and hope for the best. These are skewered manually. See, told you the tank needed to cycle up. Yeah, when shopping for airbrushes, there are lots of good guides out there. I got a halfway decent deal with a second-hand one, but your mileage may vary. I definitely recommend doing your homework first. Oops. Well, it does have a different coupler on there. Hold on. I forgot all about that. But it doesn't have the other end on it. Oops. Where's the plug going? Where is the plug going? Like if you get something like this little bugger, you're not gonna have access to spare parts and tubing at just anywhere, which means it's going to be more expensive because it's not quite proprietary, but it's definitely the next size down, unless you feel like going with a size changing coupler of some sort. Alright, well, I might have put just a little too much of the medium in there, but we can add more pigment once the I want to add this to make it more bold, but I might wait until I get the base coat on there. Alright, wow. Set this off this side. Make sure it's on there nice and tight. I don't know where my comfort tip thing for this one. It's not a huge deal, but yeah, we got decent little bit of airflow going. So I guess I won't mess with that thing. Oops. I put the wrong one back on. And it's the one that was on it, but it's the wrong one for what we're using. Get this rinsed off and rinsed out before we go any further. I'm going to put it on top of the other one just to keep it from being a spill hazard. But yeah, the more compatible options you can get, like going to Harbor Freight to get fittings, because those kind of parts, the hoses and stuff, don't have to be top of the line or anything. What's going on this end? It says we got 14 psi. I don't remember what size, and I didn't bother to look it up last night. You don't want to bump the tip. I might already have a bent needle, I am not sure. I don't want to mess with it, but maybe I need to back the needle up just a little bit. Let's try that again. That sounded better, but back you up just a little more. Maybe move this over to the... Hi, sorry guys. Yeah. I need to improved this like 1,000 times over. Hey, look at the previously painted stuff. Manticore and Shambling Mound. My Shambling Mound is, downright colorful compared to the box art. Okay, what's going on? Okay, it wasn't pulling loose from there, it was just readjusting there. Alright. Oops. And then it fell over. And the cat, it came back the very next day. How about here? What do we got? Not me. Because I got... Feels like I've got the robots from Iron Man. So it's not where I need it. Alright. A little bit higher, maybe. Because if that's too loose, we end up with bubbles coming out of all the wrong places. I'll put the, hold the bolt in place. Oh, the pin's not even... How about there? Oops, ah. Oh.